So these are something we have to understand. That now I know that I have to rectify anytime I do a sin. I don't go hide. I rectify it directly. The Tikkun HaKlali has the power because the Tikkun HaKlali has 10 psalms and 10 types of songs. These 10 types of songs rectify the 10 types of pulses. For example, the 10 types of songs are Ashrei, Shir, Tehillah, Mizmor, Nigun, Hallelujah, Netzach, Hodah, Maskil, and Tefillah. Each one represents a specific sphira that needs to be rectified. So Rav Nachman says in lesson 29, it would be impossible. Maybe you sinned. Maybe a person thought he sinned with this, and he sinned with another thing he didn't even know about. Maybe he made a joke about his mother-in-law, and upstairs they're not upset. They're happy. They're not happy that the guy's making jokes about his mother-in-law, or whatever it is in a person's life that a person is going through. That causes a blemish on our bones. So through the Tikkun HaKlali, we're able to rectify it in that specific pulse, which is related to the 10 sfirot, and then that balances the 4 elements, and that's where healing comes. I've been saying Tikkun HaKlali religiously for the past 18 years. I've been saying every single day because I have an offensive attack. I don't go in there and say, I didn't say Tikkun HaKlali for 3 months. No, we don't want to have buildup of anything. So that's one thing how it's connected to that. So these 10 types of songs are for the 10 types of pulses and the 10 types of sins. The 10 types of 10 types of pulses and the 10 types of songs regulate that. Because remember, Rav Nachman says that the number one cause of depression, of sickness, is a lack of joy, and joy is the biggest healer. So what's the joy for depression? Healing. How is it? Because that when a person's happy, what happens? He rectifies the specific pulse pattern, and that one thing a person can go through. They used to test Rav Nachman's pulse, and it would be able to change right away. That means he was able to reinvent himself so quickly that his pulse rate was right away. That means a person, for example, at 1 o'clock, he could be feeling very sluggish. Maybe he watched the Heat game last night. Whatever he did. At 1:30, or maybe he saw the Dolphins and they traded the J.J. Maybe that's why he got depressed. But at 1:30, all of a sudden he could say, you know what? The day's not over. I can reinvent myself. Guess what happens to him? He gets reinvigorated with a new pulse of Keter, which means to restart, and that guy can change his whole emotion right away. So remember, once you change the way you feel, once you change the way you feel about yourself, your soul completely changes and your pulse rate completely changes.